This is a video about how to sew a side seam. It's the same principle for all 4 different side seams for both sets of bucket hat pieces. So I make sure that I'm at regulation stitch length. It'll be automatic, it's 2.5. I'm going to line my fabric up with the 3/8 line. If you look closely, you can see the 5/8 indicator right here. Each line is 1/8 of an inch apart, so 5/8, 4/8, which is a half, 3/8, okay? That's where I've lined my fabric up. I make sure that I'm starting on my fabric. You can see it in the little hole. So I am ready to sew my side seam. Just need to balance this phone. Okay. Now that I'm ready, I'm going to hold my thread tails by putting my finger on it just for the first couple stitches. I'm going to stitch forward, 1, 2, 3. I can let go of my thread tails now. I don't need them anymore. And I'm going to hold this reverse button so I do a back stitch. I'm going to back stitch. Now I'm going to go forward again. And I'm using my hands to guide my fabric so it always lines up with the 3/8, okay? Here I go guiding all the way to the end. I make sure that the edge of my fabric lines up with the 3/8 edge. Okay, now that I'm at the end, I'm going to back stitch again by going backwards, 1, 2, 3, and then I let go so I can go forwards all the way to the end. Now I finish that, I lift my presser foot, I pull this out, I trim my threads. I like to trim them close to my bucket hat, so that way, close to my fabric I should say, so I don't have to trim them again. And that is that. I'll trim this other side. And that is a side seam. It'll be the same idea for all 4 side seams on both sets of bucket hat.